E aí, chat, salve, salve, salve. Yeah, yeah. Boa tarde aí, ô Lucas. Salve, salve, tropa. Sejam bem-vindos, live da tarde. Live de evento, mostrando o evento que vai chegar, substituir o evento Hot. Vamos que vamos. Let's go. Tô só na modo manager aqui. A live mesmo da EA tá faltando 22 minutos pra começar. Yeah. Pedri. É o Pedri.
Aquí está Pedri. Rafinha.
Pedri.
Zico. Juega Vinicius Junior. Final del partido, gran actuación del equipo local que ha ganado. Felicidades.
Victoria merecida, Miguel Ángel. Han sido más efectivos que sus rivales y se llevan el partido merecidamente.
Abrir um pack aqui na secundária. Um draft. Eu tenho draft ainda? Nenhum. Ah, deixa eu puxar torneio nessa conta. Será que vai pegar level 100? Primeira vez essa liga aqui. Ver se dá ainda. É o que dá, velho. Torneio, participe do torneio da liga. Mistoso. Mistoso e torneio da liga. A galera não tira mistoso aqui nessa liga. Yeah. F. Marcos Lorente. Marcos Lorente. E aí, Jeremias? De boa, mano? Salve, bom dia. Então tá pouco pra começar, tropa. Falta 16 minutos a live aqui. Daí aí, 16 minutos. Vê que nos esperas. Será que vai ter draft? Será que vão mudar a mecânica? Yeah. Amiri. Peguei esse Amiri hoje. Amiri. Isso aqui vai atualizar, chat? Esse craque do futuro. E esse aqui é o salve, mano. Fábio, posso comentar em espanhol? Ou você só permite comentário? Não, fica à vontade, Jeremias. Comenta do jeito que tu achar melhor, pô. Não vou compreender na hora que tu digitar aí. Espanhol é de boa. Porque não fechou o passe aqui, né? É, tem mais uma semana, 9 dias. Eita. Acho que vai vir mais uma aba de missão. Amanhã que já era esse evento. Amanhã à noite. Tirou quem, Ezequiel? Salve, tu 100 pontos de classificação. Vai upar quem? Ah, o Nuno lateral direito. Lateral esquerdo, no caso. Nuno Mendes. É, lateral esquerdo ele. Nuno Mendes. Neymar vai voltar, o Neymar, pô. A CBF não tinha voltado. O pessoal falou. E anunciar, nem sei se anunciaram, velho. A CBF. Live da live. Vai ser a live da live essa. Será que o Taki vai aparecer hoje? Taki da sunga.
Lucis 073. Salve, calvo lindo, bom dia.
E aí, Luci, salve, mano, bom dia. Eu peguei 20 estrelas lá no Manage lá, não sei se tu viu. Eu acho que depois da live, vou tirar uma soneca e eu jogo no X1. E no começo da outra aí, ó. Pegar 30 a mais logo. Yeah. Vamos ver o que nos espera desse evento. Se vai ser draft de novo.
Lucis 073.
Acho que vai ser a mesma coisa.
Beleza, calvo.
Vocês acham que vai mudar a mecânica, tropa, nesse evento? Tô com sono, velho. Tô dormindo tarde, não tô dormindo direito. Tô acordando 10 horas. Dormindo 4 quase. Oh.
Lucis 073. Eu nunca teria conseguido pegado 20 estrelas no Manager kkkk.
Eu acho que dá até mais,
Lucis
né?
073. Não teria paciência.
Vou deixar aberto aqui, Lucy, pra ver se pega mais. Enquanto a gente vai assistindo a live. Vou deixar aberto aqui, ó. No mando manager o teu. Eu tô quase pegando 40 na principal aqui. Pelo menos pra ganhar mais joias e ganha ponto, né? De classificação. Quanto? 1 hora aí de live. Dá pra deixar 2 emuladores abertos aqui. Ou tu vai entrar lá, ó, na tua conta agora. Capete.
Lucis 073. E a MSM tática da tua?
Acho que sim, mesma tática. Eu nem olhei também tua tática, eu só fiz colocar lá e... Coloquei uma formação. Ed, eu vou fazer, mano. Final de semana aí eu acho que eu faço. Tem que fechar o Red Dead. Comecei ontem o Red Dead. Yo. Eita. Travando o outro aqui. O Abrião tá travando o outro.
Lucis 073. Esse evento vai ser só de ícone, eu acho.
Só de Icon. É, só de lendas, né? É o 5 eu não joguei. Vou jogar de 1. Capete. Legend. E aí, vídeos engraçados? Salve aí. Galera no chat, FC Money, Stop Draft System, Gullit 121, Free to Play, Gullit, Van Dijk, Ribéry, Abed, Pelé, Everton Ribeiro. O cara tá falando da conta dele, ó. 119, Free to Play, FC Cash, eu acho. Cruyff is coming. Draft igual Kit FC Mobile. Ele tá falando aqui que ele vai desinstalar o jogo por causa do draft. Fragmentos regressam. Fragmentos voltarem, no caso. Chats, fragmentos. Desinstala o FC Mobile. FC Mobile. Workguns Ever. No Draft System. A galera não quer draft, velho. Tá mordida com o draft aqui no chat. Será que regressaram os fragmentos? Será que voltou os fragmentos? Tá perguntando. E sigam os draft. Es lo mejor que has puesto. Ele tá falando que o draft é o melhor sistema que eles colocaram, no caso. Alô, Cruyff, quem? O cara tá triste porque o Cruyff veio de meio campo. Money FC, Stop Casino System, No More, Pay to Win. Cara, e qual dia vai jogar? Acho que final de semana, sexta. Sábado ou domingo, eu acho, por aí. O cara tá mandando ID. FC Money, guys. Let's go Money, FC back. Os caras são muita onda, velho, no chat global. Vai começar, chat. Quantos minutos? 6 minutos. No morning. Ivan Zamorano ou Marcelo Salas. 118 e sou free to play. Vai ser live de madrugada? É, noite barra madrugada, eu acho. Let's me talk. Pelo amor de Deus, traz o Estevão. Um monte de carta do Estevão. Agora o cara quer mais Estevão. Oh. Please, Roberto Carlos. Please, fragmento system kills. Eu sou jogando free to play. Por favor, EA. O cara quer 10 volts de draft grátis. Por favor, EA. Stop Casino System. No more. Pay to win. Hi, guys. Veio. FC Money. Yeah. Hoje tá devagar a live, tropa da EA. Tem 3.300 só, né? E aqui também. Começou. Não, essa música não, mano. Música não. Please, música. Música não, música. E aí, Maxwell Santana? Deixa aqui pra não tomar copo. Começou.
Hello, FC Mobile community. How is it going? Welcome to FC Mobile Live. It's great to see everybody here. I'm Antoine, joined by Tack. Today's show is Capped Legends. Tack, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Antoine. Thanks for asking. Good to see everyone tuning in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day, morning, evening. We're having, a great team of the year too, but we're reaching the last stretch here for team of the year. It's been a long event, right? I've been feeling like Totti this year has been, stretched. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, Team of the Year has had a lot of top players, obviously. Like, we've been able to go for icons, and then the Utati coming through, honorable mentions, been seeing a lot of people with them in their teams. But yeah, it's we're at the last stretch of Team of the Year. I would love to know in the comments, who have you guys gotten from Team of the Year, and like, what is your team looking like? Like, who's the best player you've added from Team of the Year? Would love to know in the comments. Name the player. I mean, I'll go first, and I did. I went for. I got Olise. I was pretty happy with from the
Perguntando qual foi o melhor
mentions, my right
jogador do,
winger. I was pretty happy with that.
Good.
I also did
Perguntando
add
no chat.
Hullet in my midfield.
do
So
Eventos.
my team was pretty heavy on glorious eras, and it's good to like slot in some more Team of the Year guys. But what about you,
Yeah,
Tack?
seeing more
Anyone you've
people
added?
mentioning the Hullet. I saw Alim Tajizade saying that he got the Zico. I think he's the highlight for me. The Zico from the year. But even Team of the Year being a long event, we had a bunch of side events. Really enjoyed Ginga. Bias not aside. Got very good improvements to my team coming from Ginga. I also got a little bit lucky. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really like the format of the event. More like competitive PvP. We need more of that depth in terms of gameplay. So it was a good breath of fresh air. Really enjoyed Ginga. Been enjoying Ramadan as well. The vouchers there. And a quick note for Ramadan.
E aí, Vanessa,
If you
salve.
complete the cuisines there, the chapter locks. So just a heads up, you just got confirmation there. You don't get the daily vouchers anymore.
But yeah, it's been an interesting reading through community feedback from you all from the past couple weeks when it pertains to Team of the Year, drafts, vouchers, the new flow of how events are being set up, exchanges with the tokens. So definitely understand a lot of that coming through and kind of the change that it's really felt from, say, December into January. So as always, like, make sure the feedback keeps coming through. Community managers on the team are going through it and sharing that. So we see you in chat, we understand, and just keep the feedback coming through. So I mean, with that, Tack, I feel like we should set expectations for Capped Legends. We'll be following the same format, so we are going to be having vouchers into drafts, and then players that you don't want you can turn into tokens, and then those tokens then you can use for Capped Legends players in the exchanges, or actually even some of the previous
Mesma
events like
coisa,
Team of the
chat.
Year,
Vai
Ginga,
ver.
Ramadan, they all stay in the exchanges
Mesmo
until the
sistema.
OVRs go up again. So just want to make sure, guys, that you know that's coming, and we'll pull up the game feed pretty soon to go through like the details, because as well, Tack, there is a chapter component to Capped Legends that you can play through.
Duke,
But
você tá
also
parecendo o
understand
Tech.
a lot of the feedback coming through from Team of the Year. So
E aí, Dilu,
we'll bring
salve.
that to you guys. We'll go through it. We'll answer questions, and we'll make sure you guys are all set for the launch on Thursday.
Absolutely.
Mostra.
Get to it, Cap Legends.
Let's do it. I mean, we usually get started here with the player banner to show you guys the top players coming in week 1. There are 4 weeks of Cap Legends. It is a full-fledged event. This is week 1. I think you guys mostly guessed it from the teaser yesterday.
Você vê,
But
todo mundo já
Johan
sabia as
Cruyff
cartas,
coming
né?
in at a
Tudo
117
vazado.
cam. He is the highlight of this week 1. I think a lot of people, if you play head-to-head, you know how silky he is on the ball. You know how good his dribbling is. 5'5", we'll check it out in-game. But I think Tack, he stands out as top dog in this week.
Oh, absolutely. Cruyff is always a top pick.
Zamorano.
He's, you know, widely requested from the community. But I wanted to shout out to Zamorano here. Chilean hero and a new addition. It's the first time we're seeing player item from Zamorano.
Tá falando que é a primeira vez que aparece a carta
Great to see.
no jogo.
Take a look at the stats later on. But yeah, to me, those will be the 2 highlights.
Yeah, I think seeing Zamorano come in as a new hero is exciting. If you're a fan of Chile in football, what he's accomplished on the stage there. And then, yeah, seeing the Lam at the 117, right back option's always interesting. And then I saw a few people shout out the Dudek and the Dunga. But I feel like without looking at this, we're better off going into the game and showing off the stats, the skill moves, the weak foots. Let's show them what they look like in game.
Let's go, friends.
All right,
Vai lá,
let's
Maradona e
get
Pelé.
into it. Capped Legends. We got it here on the screen. As you can see in the format on the left-hand side, the events you can swipe
Boxe.
through. Drafts are on the right.
Blank, Rooney e Dueno na próxima
And
semana. Do,
Right
dos
off the
outros
bat, we're
eventos.
just going to go into
Tudo
the
vazado
first
já.
part, which is going to be Capped Legends drafts. So, Tack, this is the same format we've seen for Team of the Year. It's coming back. Your guaranteeds here for Pool B and Pool A. The one thing to mention is you're using the same FC draft vouchers that you've been using for other events.
De Bruyne.
So you can actually carry these over. I think that's a nice perk. If you've been saving some up and you don't need them anymore and you're waiting, you can carry them over to Cap Legends.
Exactly. And I guess the biggest perk, this is the second event of new draft system. One thing that's new is, you mentioned before, but the tokens carrying over from Team of the Year to Cap Legends might help a lot of people to, you know, get that player that they're chasing, because if you, for an example, didn't get to 900 tokens during Team of the Year, which was very hard to do so, there's a better chance here in Cap.
Exactly. And let's go into the players that we were just referring to in Pool A, starting with Johan Cruyff here, just to show the stats and what we're working with skill moves and weak
Johan
foot.
Cruyff. Carta do Cruyff é boa, não tem erro, né, chat?
I think he's going to be very exciting to use in head-to-head. If you've already been using previous Cruyff items, you know how smooth he feels on the ball.
Alright.
And I'm seeing people
Yeah.
already in chat going, whoa.
Yeah, 5'5", great at shooting, good work rates, traits, the standard Cruyff review.
And we can take a look here at Lam. The pace on Lam, actually, 143.
That's the thing, if you can pull up his secondary positions, he plays right back, left back, and also defensive midfield. So I think for a CDM there,
Volante. É
he's
volante.
really fast
This
for
is
CDM.
actually pretty
Although
good,
not the
yeah.
tallest, but you know,
Lateral
pair him
esquerda
with
também.
a taller, you know, destroyer type defensive midfielder, it's a good combo.
You could even play him left back, too. Wow, high.
Yeah.
Alto, alto.
Good passing as well. That's an interesting item. I'll pull up the Dudek. We'll check out De Bruyne in a second. Dudek here.
Remember when Dudek helped us rank up, you know, lower OVR players. Be forever grateful for Dudek.
He holds a special place in FC Mobile folklore.
Mhm, mhm.
Right.
Him and Mascherano.
Him and Mascherano.
Rise as well, 142 pace. And then last one we'll check from the icons and heroes here is the new hero,
Ó, o Zamorano.
Zamorano. 145 pace actually, with 135 dribbling, 139 shooting.
It's a
4-star
really
skill moves.
interesting
Quatro de
striker.
finta. Sem características.
He's got the attributes on the right place. As you can see, the passing is on the lower
Do
end,
match.
but pace, shooting, dribbling are you know, high up there. So if you can get past the fact that he's 4-star,
Vai mostrar o De Bruyne, não. De
Um,
Bruyne, De Bruyne.
I think is an interesting option.
Yeah, he's a new hero. This is the first time he's in game. If you're a fan of South American football or you're a fan of the Chilean national
Ivan
team, this would be a
Zamorano.
fun item to add. And then we'll go through Pool A or Pool B, and then yeah, there's other ones there too. Also, just to shout out, the Ramadan 1 is still there, and then Future Stars as well, week 2. So there's a few of the 117s here for we can quickly take a look at. I think everyone will be interested by the Blanc here. Oh, it's not.
Also interested in Doué.
Yeah. Let's see if I can show it here.
Ih, bugou a live.
Here we go.
Minha live. Ó o Blank.
130 pace, 148 defending,
Fôlego no
143
talo.
physical for Blanc.
Always good. Great stamina too. Height.
Someone just said best center back. He's got stopper. We'll check out Rooney here as well, who 142, 142, 138.
Não ia ser box Rooney? Não sei.
I feel
Tem uma
like
outra
Rooney items
carta
are
lá,
always a
não vi
little
qual
bit
era a carta.
underrated.
Agora eles mostraram a carta da box.
And we'll check out Doué here as the last of the 117s. 147 pace with 145 dribbling.
Yeah, this guy's top class.
Plays left mid, right wing as well. Man, yeah, the dribbling. Look at the agility. 150 agility with the 146 ball control. I'm sure he feels really good on the ball.
Great picture too there for him.
Yeah, right? That one's a really fun one. Oh, and we'll just show the De Bruyne one real quick here.
De
Gotta
Bruyne.
show KDB, 117. Passing at 138.
Tudo
And then
bagre
he
as
can play
cartas
cam.
do Duê. Tem característica, né?
And the ball control
Quatro de
here,
fôlego.
146 with good passing.
Vai melhorar ainda com o tempo. Tem 20 anos só.
Yeah, very complete.
Yeah, this KDB looks pretty good. Where are we putting him, chat? Top 3 center mid right now? I feel like he compares with like the 117 Kroos that came out. But anywho, we will also do the draft here to see the walkout of the Capped Legends event.
Telão.
Hey, look who that is.
Hey.
Pegou o Zamorano.
Fun.
Highlight of this week 1.
Merda,
I think a
sem
lot
querer.
of people, if you
Oh.
play head to head, everyone knows it, but you're using those vouchers. Then let's say there's a bunch of players there that I don't want. I'm not going to use them. I then have the choice to put them in the token exchange. As you can see, a bunch of them here, and these are still the values: 555, 50, 150. And then TAC, we were talking about this before the show, but all the previous events here stay in the exchange. and they all have the same cost when it comes to claiming. So it's still 900 for 117 of your choice. It's still a 300 for the 116s and 75 for 115s. So
Exactly.
there is flexibility here if you have been saving tokens. So we were talking about this before. In a way, it's kind of like a longer standing shard system. Obviously, there's differences, but in terms of like the flexibility of wanting to use tokens across multiple months.
Yeah, carrying over the
Yeah.
tokens from the Toddy period to the following events. It's
Jinga, ainda tem Jinga.
on positive, for sure. You can,
Tô
share
enchendo
it
o diabo
across
aí,
the other
né,
events,
nas
so
trocas.
that helps.
Todo evento tem troca. E aí, Lázaro, salve.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely see the feedback in the chat.
Oh, absolutely.
And then also understand the differences. But just sharing with you guys that if you are saving those tokens, you do have
Boa.
flexibility.
Tá no
on
trabalho de
who you want.
caminhoneiro, boa.
But let's get into the Cap Legends.
Dunga no
Event.
passe. Dunga
And as you can
115.
see, if you guess Dunga was the Star Pass player, you are correct with the gold rank on him.
E aí,
We'll
Juan,
check him out
salve aí.
just in a bit.
Olha, já ganhou um
But
emoji
let's
de
pick up
cara.
the main chapter here. So the whole vibe of Cap Legends is training yourself from like a young upstart to becoming a star for your national team. And you're trying to earn your caps, essentially,
Bergkamp
which
na
is
box.
code for earning an appearance for your
É ele
national
mesmo.
team. So there's different chapters here, and you're going to be completing skill games, matches to earn different ability of defending, dribbling, free kick, passing, shooting, and then you'll also earn some adaptability stars. So chapter 1 here is around ability, and you're going to go through and play these skill games to earn Cap Legends tokens, as well as to complete the amount of abilities here. So if I play the skill games for defending, I max out my ability. Once I complete all
Cadê o
5, all
futebol?
5 are
Viu,
available
macho?
immediately. You don't have to wait on them. Then you can max out your
Não
ability
mostraram
and
nada,
complete
Juan.
this chapter.
Tudo do mês.
Chapter 2 as well is open. And TAC, this one's a little bit different. It's kind of got a unique twist to it.
Mesma
right?
mecânica.
Yeah, it works similar to Hero Chronicles. So every day you have a chance to complete this series of matches, reward nodes, skill games. Your goal here is to get through the entire path there without reaching 12 fatigue. So as you can see, the matches that are proposed here, they have different conditions. So sometimes they're at night, sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's sunny. That adds up to your fatigue. If you get to 12 fatigue, you reach a stopping point and you have to try another day. But if you get to the end, you get one draft voucher and you get 1 star of adaptability. So after you get 3 stars of adaptability, you're done with this chapter, but we
F,
have
mano.
2 more chapters coming.
Seu novo evento que vai
in
chegar,
the
Lázaro, no
future.
FC Mobile amanhã, de noite.
So it's a little
pay
confusing when
attention
we see
there.
it here, but it'll make sense when you try it out, right? TAC, where you see like the fatigue counter and you can recharge it. Like, it'll make sense when you're going through it. You were mentioning it's like Hero Chronicles, if you remember that path.
Exactly. You gotta plan your way out to not get too fatigued. All you want to do is make sure that you reach the end. But if you're willing to try to maximize your rewards, you can check the different paths there and calculate. But beware, because there is some randomness. Because if you see like the lower third node there, there's a range there from -4 to +4. So it really depends to you. This will be open throughout the whole event, so it's okay to fail on the first times. Just be mindful that you gotta read the rules. It's a little bit different.
Yep, a little
Peguei o
bit
Bichaldo no UFC. Que
more
Bichaldo.
challenging, I'd say, because you're playing the matches. Plus, you have to keep an eye on your fatigue. But I guess it
Shout.
imitates a little bit of your availability throughout a season and how much fatigue you've accumulated and how much rest you need. But let us know, guys, when you
100%.
try it out when this goes live on Thursday. Curious to
Ter
see the
pack na
feedback
Copa, né,
around
velho?
it.
Pra ser top. Pack open.
And this one, TAC, is pretty unique. When you look at it, you're like, okay, this is just a regular reward path.
Olha isso.
taking this dice and you're rolling it for a value. And then you go down the path, and then you get your draft vouchers at the end, and then you accumulate different rewards like rank tokens. That stuff, very straightforward. As you can see here, you also use Capped Legends tokens to open them. But what's different is that middle one has no conditions. You can just go right through it. The top one and the bottom one have these special conditions that you need to hit to be able to claim them. So you'll see this one here for the first pack on the top, the first gift. That means the reward is claimed when the dice roll you have exceeds 10. And then if you look at the one on the bottom, it's a sum of the user's defending attribute that you earned in the previous chapter, and the dice roll is less than 20. So all of these have different, essentially, conditions for you to be able to unlock them, and that's based on chapters 2 and chapters 1, as well as the dice roll that you have. So it's a little bit extra complicated, but I think it's kind of a fun way to tie these rewards back to your completions of chapter 1 and 2. But if you want to avoid that, you can just go right through the middle and claim everything.
Yeah. On the branched paths, you get a few extra vouchers.
Pegou vara no
get some
futebol.
gems
Oxe, como
too.
assim?
So every day you roll
Evento
this
podre?
D20. You're familiar with RPGs. It's a similar mechanic. where
Prefiro o
the
Jingle.
attributes that you accumulate in the other chapters
Emil,
will help
can
you,
you play?
you know, with better chances.
This
to
is
get,
events que...
rewards. Oh, pretty interesting. First time we're seeing this. I'm a
A presentation,
also, I'm a
events,
huge nerd.
the next events,
I like RPGs.
in-game.
There's also going to be some good rewards in here too. I mean, the rank up points I think everyone's going for, and then just trying to get as many vouchers as you can. So those are the 3 chapters for this current release of Capped Legends. Like Tak mentioned, there'll
Next
be more
live,
chapters coming in. And as you can see, this is kind of the hub to see
PvP
where everything is finished.
PvP,
And you can see here the item exchange we referred to earlier, scouting camp,
Nights.
check that out briefly.
Night
Draft,
Tuesday,
where you go for those top players. And then at the end, if you earn enough caps,
PvP
there
for
is
subs.
an emote here called No Cap. There's one with a cap, I promise. It's not just a bald little ball. But at the end, once you've unlocked all your attributes, you do get the choice of a 114 of these 5. So if any of these strike your fancy, they are available at the end of the Capped Legends event. But with
114 bagre.
that being said, an exciting part as well is the
Oh,
Star
Dunga.
Pass with Dunga as the highlighted premium player at the
Dunga
top.
burro, Dunga burro.
Really cool. Good to see Dunga there. Captain. Brazilian national team.
Dunga
World
burro,
Cup.
Dunga burro.
Head coach. Another previous world. Nope. It was.
Tá até
See the
trovoando, é
colors
chuva,
there,
muita
so you can
chuva.
See nationality there. My Gilberto Silva is.
Fazer entrega, né?
Nope. Superior, but. See him there.
3 voadas, né, que falou. Muita chuva mesmo.
And then we can just take a quick look here at the quests. Get a couple vouchers in here. 300 rank up points. And then we'll also take a look here at the badge. Different levels of badge here, up to level 5. And then, as you can see, there's the one for
Que giga
one
pra
here. If you
paz.
claim these 3 main icons, there are gems,
Tá
as
lá.
well as the boost here.
Você ganha 3.000 gemas. Gems, joias.
So also, Tak, I feel like we should show off this Bergkamp, who's in the Future Stars box week 2. So
Aí, ó.
Shevchenko was in the
Esse daí que
previous
vem na
one.
box,
This is
o
the signature
Bergkamp.
item for week 2. Striker for Bergkamp. So we had Cam for Cruyff, striker for
Atacante.
Bergkamp. I think a little bit of a switch around for those expecting a bit of the opposite.
Fui
But
dormir
pace
em
dribbling
posto
here,
dentro do caminhão.
146.
Foi chuva a noite inteira, eita.
As we've seen with other signature player items, this guy's.
Compensa, né? 3k de joias. Juntar 3k dos absurdos.
I feel like we've looked at these 117s. Should probably take a look here at Carrick real quick. You probably play CDM. Yep.
Brag.
We have also Pau Kubarsi. I feel like he's new for this week. 145 defending.
Oh, really high.
Yeah, someone was asking who's the week 1 Cap Legends box. We'll keep that one a surprise.
Tem nada pra mostrar mais.
And oh, the challenge mode actually, Tack. We should mention this one.
Yeah, we have 2 new challenge modes. One is coming, Celebrate Holly. And I like this one. Rewards are pretty good.
Ganhou
I'm in need for
400
rank up
pontos
points.
de...
Not sure about you guys, but I would assume that
Ganhou
everyone
o
is
pau,
in
sai
need.
fora.
400 rank up points there. Completed.
Entendi, Lázaro. Deve estar morto
We
de
have
sono,
a
então.
Cap Legends
get a nice
challenge. It's a gauntlet of 10 matches. You get 5,000 gems, and that's it. I heard that it's tricky in terms of difficulty, but I haven't tested out myself.
We're not gonna do it on stream. I feel like it would be be embarrassing watching Antoine lose to PV teams over and over
Come on,
again.
Antoine.
I already did that a few years ago, and I just got roasted for it. I feel like once you lose one of those matches on stream or like you fail a skill game, nobody will let you live it down. Like nobody in chat forgets about it. And whenever, like in previous streams, I would pull up like a skill game and start playing it, I always see everybody in chat, whether it's like YouTube chat, whether it's Discord, Twitch, it's always like, oh, is Antoine gonna fail this one? And I see that and it just gets to me. I'm like, you know what?
Deu código.
I probably will now that I read that.
It's all about the experience we're trying to build with Capped Legends, right? You gotta learn the adaptability and be able to play in any conditions, including while live streaming. Antoine.
I know. I have to earn my caps.
I'm saying this, but I always lose to you while we're playing, so it's all good.
I mean, as the home
I
team, there's a
understand.
bit of an advantage here, so. But speaking of the matchups and head-to-head, here is the scouting camp lineup for Cap Legends.
Time ruim.
I would probably change up this formation a little bit if you're using this one. I don't know if I like having a left back, Tagliafico at left mid, but there's some decent options. Obviously, there'll be week 2, week 3 coming in as well. And chat is actually bringing up a very good point, which we have completely glossed over, is league exchanges. There's a new league exchange player. Attack, it's Esteban.
Biasso. Solid, but I think he gets overshadowed
Cambiasse.
by some of the new CDMs that are out there.
I think he's got a role to play if you really need someone to just stay back. And if we look, he's medium, so maybe he won't stay back completely. I don't know if you want him going forward with the ball. But the defending does look solid. I think after seeing Adunga, after seeing other CDMs in Utah, and Team of the Year, it's going to be a little tricky to look at Cambias and go like, yep, he's in my team, full stop.
Yeah.
Like
Médio,
the Voller,
médio.
I still see him being used a little bit in head-to-head.
Tristeza, né, velho? Essas cartas.
And he
Médio,
has the
médio.
base
I
there.
think that pace makes him,
his
the
Voller.
pace makes him really usable.
Olha os caras tentando... hypar a carta do vôlei.
Yeah, and then we have the other offers here for rank ups and vouchers, and then same thing here, the exchanges for cap tokens. So yeah, going through here, exchange again, chat. Anything, chat, you want us to pull up
Esse vôlei é
on
ruim.
the stream?
Os atacantes
I feel
ficaram
like,
ruins
Tack,
depois
we've
das...
gone through the
das
majority of
habilidades
the
aí.
event. We went through draft, we went through
Ficaram lentos.
the different chapters, we went through again the exchange flow. Tokens will continue to carry over, as well as vouchers, until we hit the end of this kind of phase we're in right now with
Acho que acabou a
OVR.
live, chat. Tem mais
But if
nada
you
pra
are
mostrar
holding on
eles.
to some of those tokens from Team of the Year or those vouchers, those do still carry over. The one tack to mention would be those Utahdy vouchers. Those are special to Utahdy only. They're different than this one. But I would assume if you have a Utahdy voucher, you are most likely using it immediately, so I don't think you'll be in much trouble there.
I just like the festival vouchers. There will be like separate vouchers there. But for phase 2, the draft vouchers that you're getting will be usable.
Yep. And speaking of caps and like on the whole theme of caps, we should drop the redemption code.
É, a prorrogação
And then
então
also
mesmo,
just
acho.
going to quickly mention the Division Rivals rewards. Not a whole lot has changed. We'll go right to FC Champion 50. But you're getting the logo, rank up points, new kit, some gems, some vanity items. So just letting you guys know here. But yeah, I think we should bring up the redemption code. We should bring up the reward code. It's capped Antoine.
O código.
And
Capped
you can use
Antoine.
this one.
Capped Antoine.
I promise,
Please.
I wasn't the one who picked this one.
Do you guys see? Do you guys see what we're trying to do here? Capped Legends, capped Antoine, cap. So you
Tá-
can redeem capped
tá
Antoine
recomendando,
at
Juan. No Deus da Guerra recomendou bastante.
100 rank up
Ontem na
points
live
and a
de
draft
Red
voucher.
Dead deu 1000. Porque eu comecei tarde também. E é segunda, né?
Hang on to that draft voucher until
Meu no YouTube tá
the new
recomendando esses
event
outros
starts.
jogos.
You don't have to use it right away. They do carry over.
That's a great shout. Great shout.
So if you do redeem it, hey, you can use it right away.
Depender só do FC
Or
da
if you can use it
tristeza.
right away, I would
Tristeza.
recommend you wait for Cap Legends. You do whatever you want, whatever you need.
Well,
If you're
yeah,
closer to a
yeah,
guaranteed in a
exactly.
certain draft, like it's all dependent on that. Like you
I've
might
seen
have
people on
one
Reddit.
guaranteed left to go.
Exactly. I've seen people on Reddit like reaching, like the end of the week there, and he has like one draft left, no gems, no way to get it. Maybe it's your chance to go there.
Exactly. And on that note, I feel like the final note for the show, just using the last voucher there. Maybe that wasn't the best final note for the show, but I don't know, Tak, if there's anything else we wanted to talk about in the show here. If you guys had any questions about how the event worked, questions about draft, about exchanges. Again, we mentioned at the top that we understand this is a change for the community in how rewards are structured. I think that one it goes without saying. Like, where we've been used to shards for a long time. It's been a year or so of the shard system.
O draft, pois é.
It's been a year or so
chato.
of opening packs, putting them into exchanges, getting a shard, and then over time using those shards for players. And this new system, I'll admit, has been probably very jarring for everybody, and it's been a big change in Team of the Year to go from expecting shards to having these drafts, and then having new tokens, and then having these exchanges that are also existing. So just want to say, like, understand where a lot of this feedback is coming from in chat. The team will continue to have discussions around it. And yeah, as always, just keep the feedback coming through. It's always extremely valuable to be hearing what you guys all think.
100%, Antoine. Yeah, I was keeping up with chat the whole show. Don't worry. And nothing here that's been brought up is new. Everything's been discussed here already.
E aí, Victor Ramon?
The focus for the show
Ramon,
is
salve, mano, de boa.
Legends, and we gotta provide you the information about the event. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to redeem Capt Antoine as your code for today. And as Antoine said,
Só
keep
dá
on,
draft código.
voicing your opinions.
Bagre, né?
Don't worry, nobody's ignoring you. We are definitely going through everything, especially right now we're live. It's a big community, and thank you. Yeah, thank you for voicing.
É, tropa, vai finalizar aqui, eu acho, né? Vou deitar um pouco,
satisfying
vou
for me
dormir
to
um
know
pouco.
that you guys
Mais
you
tarde eu vou fazer
are
2
good
lives
about
ainda.
voicing and sharing and calling out things that you want to see different in game.
Evento Bagre, mesma
Exactly. So
mecânica.
I think
E aí,
on that
Mikael,
note,
salve.
chat, thank you for tuning in for today's show. Cap Legends goes live in FC Mobile Thursday UTC. So we'll see you there. Wrap up the last bits of Team of the Year that you have. Get ready for Cap Legends. We'll see you in there. Thanks again for tuning in. Catch you guys next time.
All right, bye.
Máfia, máfia. Mais um evento Bagre, extra, extra. Mais pessoas enganadas. Extra, extra, mais um evento Brag. Caraca, vai, tô abrindo o aplicativo errado aqui. Ixi, bugou a tela. O evento consegue ser pior que o TOT. Tá moleza, né? Muita moleza esse evento. Mesma mecânica. Yeah. Chat, depois eu voltei. Acho que umas 7 horas. E à noite barra madrugada aí. Falou.